This is the 10-year overview reading for TRX, or TRON coin, for the 10-year period of 2020 through 2029. It's currently October 6, 2022, approximately 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, the overall theme and behavior, there's profit taking from near overbought territory, from a near overbought, a crest where we're near overbought, where we're sort of overbought, not like fully overbought. It's crossed with 3 crisscrosses back and forth through the same price level. And the third cross is to the upside, confirming the bullish trend. Behavior around the 10-year high. Off of the 10-year high, there may be a female ruler highlighted around the high. Female ruler, and there's sideways fluctuations with a bearish trend that precedes in a rally. So off of the high, there's sideways fluctuations that precede a rally, or there may be, off of the high, there's sideways fluctations to the downside, but they precede a rally. And this is all on the scale of a multi-year chart, guys. Behavior, this is kind of like the reverse energy of the Empress card in regard to the technicals. On a chart out of the low, there's sideways fluctuations with a bullish trend, but it precedes a decline. And that's, again, on the scale of a multi-year chart. We have a real trade opportunity in 2020 at a support level that we rotate sideways along, and within that period of sideways rotation, there's a sharp dip and an opportunity at revisiting another support level there. That would stand out on a multi-year chart. The dip would stand out on a 1-year chart for 2020. And then in 2021, we break down through a critical support level that we recently broke down before, so within within a 3-year time frame, approximately. 2022, we have a failed attempt to break through a key resistance, followed by a decline through key support on a multi-year chart. 2023, we have a period of sideways rotation. We rise kind of slowly, meet the nearest critical resistance, and then fall slowly back down to continue rotating along support. However, it does seem like it's in 2023. It does seem like it's established. It becomes more established in 2023. 2024, there's a rally that ends. A rally ends in 2024, okay, and in 2025 there's another rally that commences. So we probably do some rallying in this works card into 2024, and then there's a completion of a rally with a decline. Out of that decline, again, I keep getting rulership around this area here, 2025, but there's a female leader highlighted, likely takes on quite a bit of TRX. And there's a rally along a diagonal trend line breaking through horizontal resistance to meet a second resistance, and then it pulls back with a dip to somewhere between those 2 price levels. That's on the scale of that rally would stand out on a multi-year chart. Those resistances would be more so on the scale of a one year, but they could be one multi-year as well. 2026, we have a fast sudden move higher. Super bullish for the scale of a year. 2027, we have sideways rotation with that increases with bullish sentiment moving forward. Sideways rotation, and then off of a crest towards the end, we have a notable decline there. So sideways rotation, eventually breaking down from a crest. That's 2027. 2028, we have out of a decline from the bottom of a range, move all the way to the top of a range. That may not be from the very bottom to the top of this 10-year period, but on a multi-year chart, this range would stand out. 2029, sideways rotations along a key support level on a multi-year chart, and it's equal amounts of bulls and bears, inflow and outflow there along that support level. I'm advised to trade around sideways S formation in a decline, so 2 declines with an incline in between, and you fall from a resistance, key resistance, to key support, return back to key resistance, and then fall back to key support. And that's the sideways S kind of formation of the Queen of Cups. Advice to trade around that. It may also have something to do with this female ruler here. And then the sneak preview for the following 10-year of 2030 through 2039. We have a failure through multiple support levels, super bearish for that second 10-year period. Guys, if you want to see the full pattern recognition portion, the continuation of this reading, it's free on our YouTube channel. We get into the actual pattern recognition, which is how I'm able to determine the highs and the lows. Guys, you don't have to take my word for it with a 10-year chart. Go check out our dailies. We predict by the hour with the same pattern recognition system. We do it every single day, every single day, every single day. And like almost every single one of those is going to be 100% accurate, right? Some of them are like 98, 96. There's an 88 in there. You know, I mean, like, but the majority of them are going to be 100% accurate, guys. We have a 98% average accuracy, and you don't have to take my word for it. Go check out the almost 1,000 predictions we have on our YouTube channel, all for free, my friends. With that said, if you want to see more TRX, hit that like button and comment in the, comment that you want to see more readings by TRX. Don't forget, it's super important. If you plan to profit from this information, you're gonna fail miserably unless you're following that rule of karma. It is set as part of this information. You got to make sure you're spending that money out of love. You got to make sure you send a little bit of that forward, a little bit of that backwards, and keep the majority of it to do whatever you got to do with it. But make sure it's out of love, and the universe will send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. I'll see you on the next one. So I just really started doing Eso-Meta pattern recognition for 10-year readings, just because there's not a lot of cards, so you don't get as many relationships. But I got to tell you, I've really noticed there's, on a broad scale, there's some things that I'm really learning. It's pretty exciting. But we have a trade in 2020 and a high in 2020, then another high in 2027, and then another one somewhere between 2030 and 2039. And that's, when you see highs like that, it's usually a pretty good opportunity. Like, it's usually a newer high, like a higher high in a lot of cases. But let's take a look and see if and we also want to trade at a low here. So there's a high and a low in 2020, I should say, because you've got the low correlator correlating to the same place as the trade opportunity. They correlate to each other, the trade card and the low card. So let's check out on this chart. And again, guys, it's broad scale, so you have to give like a little bit of fluctuation, like one year off, or like maybe a year and a half off at most. And it looks like we're going to need that here. So there's a cash out opportunity in 2020, or a trade opportunity in 2020. It looks like it really was in 2021. But we do revisit a support level that was recently a past opportunity on the scale of a 10-year chart. Recently is like within 3 years, and you can see right back here in 2017 we had an opportunity where we were in the below a penny. We're right back down around there below a penny. It's at one point here in 2020. It was definitely an opportunity. There was a huge spike that was also in 2017. So you could say the low and the high were both there within the proximity, and then we revisit past problems, and we decline through a support level that we had recently passed through already. And you can see we're talking about this support level right here roughly, and we fell down through it in 2021, right? So revisiting past problems. Then there's a failed attempt to break through key resistance in in 2022, failed attempt to break through key resistance right here, followed by a decline through key support. And you can see key resistance, key support. Yeah, so that's pretty solid. There's sideways rotation, which we're probably already in, sideways rotation in 2024. So this is pretty accurate, guys. With that said, it looks like one that I would likely buy and hold for the long term, especially because it's in the less than pennies. Sorry, it's not less than pennies. But it's like in the midst of a decline on the 10-year, right? We're in the midst of this decline through support, and then we do sideways rotation. There's a bullish trend there at the end of 2024, or in 2024 somewhere. So this is definitely one that I would buy and hold. With that said, guys, if you plan on trading this coin, do us a favor and check out SimpleSwap.io. use the affiliate link in the description and check it out. It's a super easy way to swap coins like between any altcoin. I mean, you've got like a list that's just madness. I think it must have all of them, almost all of them. And so if you use the link below, it really supports the channel as well as it makes your life easy. With that said, guys, make sure you're following that rule of karma. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the video on the rule of karma. It's super important to follow that rule if you plan on profiting from this information. Your plans will fail unless you're following this rule of karma. With that said, guys, thanks for watching so much. I appreciate all the support. Blessings, and I'll see you guys on the next one.